In Unit 3, students were asked to identify issues impacting web-based activity design in their context and share them in the discussion forum. Students then formed special interest groups by commenting on those issues that were important to them. The special interest groups were divided into 4 topics, including those topics directly related to the curriculum, topics based on teaching strategies, student-centered concerns, and digital citizenship-related concerns. There are 3 topics that fall under the curriculum-related discussions. Joel started a group titled Technology and PE. Joel discusses his attempts at a flat classroom with PE and is interested in expanding to connect with other teachers in other areas. He also expresses interest in cross-curricular opportunities. Ed chimes in with his experience using Skype to connect with other classes and video conferencing for teaching judo and preparing for tournaments in the Northwest Territories. Next in this category is Vivian's discussion on flipping a social studies classroom. Vivia has some interest in flipped classrooms and is looking for input on how to incorporate it into a high school social studies class. She is concerned whether or not this type of pedagogy would work in her context. Vivian plans on starting small by just trying 1 unit. Carl is looking for input in developing a 3D design and printing unit using Tinkercad. Carl wants to use a video screen capture tool to record lessons and suggests using Microsoft PowerPoint. Marie suggests using Inkscapes for designing as an alternative to Tinkercad. Michael's Langston Hughes poetry using the Telegami app topic falls into 2 categories, the strategy-based topics group and the curriculum-based topics group. While looking for ways to motivate students to write short, concise poems, Michael suggests Telegami to produce 30-second animated videos that are meaningful, memorable, and motivational to students. There are 2 more topics under the teaching strategies umbrella. Courtney started a discussion group on project-based learning in Google Classroom. Courtney wishes to look at project-based learning using G Suite to help with combined grades classrooms and cross-curricular approaches, and offers personal links for exploration. Daryl started a discussion on gamification. Daryl proposes a group focused on discussing the pros and cons of gamification and sharing experiences and best practices from our classrooms. Classcraft is recommended for our students in grade 4 to 8, with interest and motivation reducing for older students. Stephen expresses interest in incentive-based elements such as badges and points. Stacy shares that she incorporates online and offline game components in her grade 6 class and suggests the use of points students can earn to gain prizes from a teacher's store. Daryl agrees that the game elements like badges and rewards, achievements, personalization, feedback loop, and cooperation can use technology or not. Resources like Socrative, Kahoot, Minecraft Education Edition, Google Classroom, and Digital Compass are discussed. 2 discussions were placed under the student-centered concerns. Babatunde is concerned that there is a lack of meaningful interaction in online context between faculty and students. Babatunde suggests creating a set of standards compared to those in a traditional classroom setting that not only defines what meaningful interaction entails, but also establishes a baseline for the required interaction between students and teachers. Carl suggests that the onus not solely be on the teacher, but on the student as well, to interact and participate regularly. Carl then shares his own positive experience of an online class that he is facilitating for 2 students and outlines how the course is set up. This includes individual assignments, ability to work virtually on the same equipment they would use as a professional, collaboration with other students across the country, live conferencing with their instructor, and the ability to Skype or text with an instructor. Marie has concerns for struggling students. As a student services teacher, Marie wants to help struggling students in grades 6 to 8 with reading, decoding, or writing, while addressing the behavior and motivations of students. Amanda agrees that technology can be engaging, but shares concerns for missed class time. Sally shares this interest and points out that using technology could boost self-confidence and personal involvement in learning and development. Amanda suggests Epic Books as a good place to start with free accounts. Read and Write for Google Chrome is also suggested as an excellent resource. Marie adds Read Theory, ReadWorks, News ELA, Freckle, Flippity, Spelling City, and Quizlet as suggested resources. Michael shares that using the public library and Teen Book Cloud are also useful. 4 topics fell under the Digital Citizenship Concerns group. Amanda started a discussion on responsible internet usage. Amanda recognized how much students use their mobile devices and wanted to create opportunities in grade 6 classrooms to discuss safe and responsible use of technology. Junior high teachers Marilyn and Aaron also feel digital citizenship ties in with their curriculum. Jason shares experience with White Hatter presentation in BC that focused on protection while using technology. Vivian also addresses the concern of screen time and how that can be integrated with this topic. Teachers exchanged a variety of lesson plan resources from Common Sense Media, BrainPop, Google, Canadian Pediatric Society, Kids Health, 4th R, Safer Internet Day, and cybertip.ca. Erin has concerns with social media and privacy. Erin expresses her concerns for maintaining student privacy when using social media platforms with her students. Joel echoes her concerns and wonders how the school board would support teachers who experience problems with this. The issue of the digital divide is also brought into this conversation and how this all connects to the responsible internet usage. Jason confirms that his school also has ethical and liability concerns when dealing with Facebook. Ed suggests Schoolology.com as an alternative, and Stephen proposes forcing large corporations to integrate their software in a way that holds data and educational standards accountable. Jacqueline started a discussion voicing concerns about the digital divide. She shares her interest in web-based activities but has concerns for students who do not have access outside the classroom. She shares a video from the Learning Portal that outlines some of the problems caused by the digital divide. Jacqueline outlines her experience with a range of diverse skills and a lack of access due to geographic location and socioeconomic factors. This impacts both home and school use. Marilyn, Melissa, Joel, Corinne, Babatunde, Vivian, and Ed all confirm that they have experienced this in their diverse teaching experiences. The need for support at school through IT support is also discussed. Jason requests that teachers offer up a numeric figure for the number of students without access to online activities at home. It ranges from 1% to 17% of students from the teachers reporting. The topic of learner awareness was brought up by Jason. Jason wants to address the issue of credibility and bias in web-based learning. English teachers Carolyn and Michael agree that this topic comes up in their classrooms, while Ed suggests the importance of digital citizenship skills. Aaron offers Common Sense Media as a great resource for media literacy, and Marilyn points out the Legitometer classroom poster available on the site. Babatunde stresses the importance of addressing this concern early in students' learning journey. Jason recommends The Onion as a great site to illustrate fake news. Corinne recommends Book Widget's blog. Vivian adds a Canadian touch with recommendations for the Beaverton and Manatee. And Carl shares Media Smarts as a resource with the House Hippo videos.